Hi, everybody. How are you doing? If you're new here, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button and the bell down below to not miss a single one of our new lessons. And don't forget, if you like this lesson, please show us some support by hitting that like button. Also, take your fluency to the next level with our lessons.
Lesson 24. Back from the holidays. Lucille, Hob, Frida, Jan. Lucille, we've been back at work now for 3 days. Hob, I feel as if I had been back for 3 months. It seems years since the morning I had that grand breakfast at Victoria Station. Frida, it's exactly 3 weeks today since Christmas Day. Jan, the best Christmas Day I have had for many years, and the first one I have spent in anyone's home since the day I left Poland. Hob, how long ago was that? Jan, I have been in England now for nearly 2 years, since 19. Hob, well, you won't have to wait for 2 years before you have another Christmas in someone's home, I'm sure. Uncle Albert will invite you to his home. Frida, I have already had 2 letters from my mother since the day we came away, and in both of them she says she hopes Jan will come to Switzerland in the summer, not just for a few days but for the whole holiday. Jan, that is very kind of her. I can't say how much I enjoyed the holiday and how much I am looking forward to the next one. Lucille, it's a funny thing about holidays, no matter how long a holiday we have, I always feel I want a few days more. Hob, have you heard about the schoolboy who wanted a few more days holiday? He phoned to the teacher and said, in a voice that he hoped sounded like his father's. I regret to say that Smith is ill in bed and will not be able to return to school for 3 or 4 days. Oh, said the teacher, I'm sorry to hear that. Who is speaking? My father, sir. I regret to say that Smith is ill in bed and will not be able to return to school for 3 or 4 days. Oh, said the teacher, I'm sorry to hear that. Who is speaking? My father, sir. Frida, what did you do at Christmas, Lucille? Lucille, I went to Paris for 4 or 5 days. I hadn't been to Paris since last Easter. And then I came back to London. Hob, I went to France once to Paris. Lucille, did you? Did you have much trouble with your French when you were there? Hob, no, I didn't, but the Parisians did. Frida, what did you do in London, Lucille? Lucille, oh, I went to the opera and the theatre, and I went to 3 of 4 dances. On Christmas Day I had dinner at London's best, and I'm afraid most expensive, restaurant. I hadn't been there for 12 months, not since last Christmas. I probably shan't go again for another 12 months. I had to write home for some more money. Hob, once when my money was spent I wrote to my Uncle Albert for some more. To make a good impression I added, I did not like writing to you. In fact, I ran after the postman to get this letter back. Lucille, and what was his answer? Hob, he answered, as you were so anxious to get back your letter asking for money, you will be pleased to know that I did not receive it. However, he put a $5 in the envelope. Jan, that's like a friend of mine. He found that all his money was gone, so he sent this telegram to his father. No money. Not funny. Sonny. His father answered. How sad. Too bad. Dad. Frida, did you do anything on Christmas Eve? Lucille, Christmas Eve was quite different, but I don't think I enjoyed it less. Jan, what did you do then? Was it a very expensive evening? Lucille, it didn't cost a penny. There is a church in the East End of London where, for a month or 2 before Christmas, all the members make a collection to buy Christmas dinners for the poorest people in that district. This year more than £2,000 was collected. Some of the members had even been collecting from friends since the last Christmas. 3,000 people, all badly in need of a dinner, were invited to come. There they were welcomed and were given a parcel of food, beef, a Christmas pudding, etc., enough for the biggest family. The bigger the family, the bigger the parcel, and they could take it away and enjoy it in their own homes. I was asked by a friend to go and help them to give out the food. There were a lot of helpers, but we worked till midnight without stopping. I was tired when we finished, but I shall remember for a long time the joy of those poor people and the friendliness of the workers. If you are in London next year, you ought to go and see it for yourself. But what about you, Hob? What did you do? Did you go away? Hob: No, I didn't go away. I went to stay with my Uncle Albert. Jan: And did you have a good time? Hob: Oh, yes, glorious. I stayed in bed till 10 o'clock every morning, and breakfast was brought up to me. As for the Christmas dinner, well, you couldn't see the table for food. There was turkey and roast potatoes, Christmas pudding and mince pies, apples, oranges, nuts, everything you could want. And the room looked very gay with holly and mistletoe and evergreens and colored paper. Then in the evening we had a party and a dance. Frida: But you told me once that you didn't like dancing. Hob: I don't, but I like sitting out dances in the refreshment room or on the stairs. Frida: Why on the stairs, Hob? Hob: Because that was where I had hung the mistletoe. Frida: What has that to do with it? Hob: Don't you know? English people hang up mistletoe at Christmas time, and if you see a girl under it you can kiss her. I hung a big piece in the dining room, but I had no luck at first. Then I had a wonderful idea. I have asked my friend the artist to make a picture of it. Here it is. Hob's idea. Hob: What do you think of it? Jan: If that is an English custom, it seems a very good one. Hob: You must spend next Christmas with us. I'll ask Uncle Albert to invite you and Frida, and I'll see that there is plenty of mistletoe. Why, Frida, you're blushing. Frida: Don't be so foolish, Hob, and stop laughing. It's time to go to Mr. Priestley's study. I'm sure he's been waiting for the last 5 minutes. Comments. Since 4. I have been in England for 2 years. I have been in England since 19 dash. The general rule is, for a period of time, i.e. hours, day, months, years, use for a starting point or definite point of time, e.g. a date, a certain day, a certain year, a certain happening, use since. There are a number of illustrations of this in lesson 24, e.g. period of time. We have been back at work now for 3 days. I feel as if I had been back for 3 months. The best Christmas day I have had for many years. She hopes Jan will come to Switzerland not for a few days but for the whole holiday. He will not be able to return to school for 3 or 4 days. I went to Paris for 4 or 5 days. I hadn't been to this restaurant for 12 months, I probably shan't go again for another 12 months. Starting point of time. It is 3 weeks today since Christmas Day. I have been here since 19 dash. It seems years since the morning I had that grand breakfast. I have had 2 letters since the day we came away. I hadn't been to this hotel since last Christmas. Some of the members had been collecting since last Christmas. Notice the tense of the verb that is used in the sentence. I have been in England for 3 months. It is the present perfect tense. Many students say, I am in England for 3 months. i.e., they use the simple present tense. The grammar of this second sentence is quite correct, but the meaning isn't the same as in the first one. I am in England for 3 months has a future meaning. It means, I shall be in England for another 3 months from now. It's like this. I have been in England for 3 months. I am in England for 3 months. Exercises. Exercise 1. Use the following words and sentences of your own. Exactly, impression, member. Invite, postman, collection. Telephone, telegram, parcel. Trouble, church, stairs. Exercise 2. Make each of the following sentences negative. 1. We have heard about your Christmas. 2. I went to stay with my uncle. 3. I stayed in bed till 10 o'clock. 4. I had my breakfast in bed. 5. I like sitting out dances in the refreshment room. 6. Hob enjoyed his Christmas holiday. 7. He is looking forward to next Christmas. 8. Lucille goes to Paris very often. 9. She went to Paris at Christmas. 10. She is going there next year. 11. She will go there at Easter. 12. She has gone there very often. 13. I shall be going there next year. 14. I think he will come to see us. There are 2 ways to do this. 15. Pedro thinks that Hob's story of the talking cat was a true one. 2 answers. Composition exercises. Exercise 1. Tell the stories of 1. The boy who wanted longer holidays. 2. Hob's letter for more money. 3. The picture on page 168. For this one, the following words and phrases will help: hang up, take down, or take away, put up a mirror. Exercise 2. Make the telegrams on page 165 into letters. Exercise 3. Write a short composition on one of these. A. A good holiday. B. How you spent last Christmas. C. Christmas in your country.
Dear friends, thank you very much for your support, for watching and for liking. I wish you success in learning English. Subscribe to our channel, and good luck.